I have two separate questions. One is, could you kindly explain again the two wisdoms? And second question is, could you tell us historically when the Nundro, that in the way that we practice it today, was first done historically?
Yes.
Was it first done by Sakyamuni Buddha or by his disciples, or when was the Nundro as we practice it today?
Chittawa Kimbasaya the Kansiki or the Sena, Chittawa Kimbasaya tea, and tea, then a church ham cheki, then a ranshin kain bati, figure. Chin a church ham cheki ranshin tea, and a Trebeta Tamse Tachawa, Dombani dress. This one's on, then a Dombani Nelu de Tonatella, then a Chitawa Tonhasi or Chitawas and a Bena, the Kurangin, one in the Kayima. Chinyeba said the Kansiki or Sena, then a Bena Teda Vugi, Takasore, Ranshin Dombani 20, then a Hakonayang, Hakone, Riba. Inayang tene tongba seyon du kaya meba tene benanjaye banashingi yalsonwa tende mayin bachiki hakosonwa meba chiki tene tongba ti ngoran shi tongba yimbala tene kaso ore kunzo gnangwa tenzu kaya mangaba tene charduwa hakosonwa te charwa tela tene charwa ti ke tene ranshi tongba yimbala then Gandameva Sigures. This one's on that Chitawa Tani Chamber Sigur. Then it till Tene, Chinebe Chamber, he shall Tene, and Bena Sanjika Tines and Jetam Jupa, Kanakanda Juto.
The two wisdom or knowledge, the first is the wisdom or the knowledge of as it is-ness. In the as it is-ness is that you develop the wisdom to know the ultimate nature of all phenomena, which is unconditioned, non-creation, which is the emptiness or shunyata aspect. So that is the ultimate nature, which is as it is-ness. And in the second aspect is that wisdom of as it is manifest. Now, when we speak about the shunyata or emptiness, it should not be again regarded as a void, absence of everything, but rather that this emptiness or the shunyata that we talk about is that it has the quality, the nature of the clarity that can accommodate the relative principles of the relative truth. Therefore, being emptiness, that the rising of the relative truth is possible because within the shunyata aspect, within the emptiness aspect. So since one develops the wisdom of as it manifests, realizing that everything as it manifests, developing that wisdom, that the Buddha or enlightened being developed that capacity to actually activate the Buddha activities upon every living beings because they develop this second wisdom of knowing everything as it manifests, which is in the relative truth or relative. And in short, that relating those two wisdom, as it is-ness and as it manifests, is that as it is-ness is related to the wisdom, or primordial wisdom, or prajna. And as it is manifest, this wisdom is related to the skillful means.
지단게 가주다는 되게 요래 이나양 아니 개치슈티 데레스 다 당고 소소고 추역 생이 된도 야고 하고 와체 하고서 추역 생이 된도 야고 하고 와체 되네 맞세 빼게 아니 저 아
산제 주송송 단아바 운도 뭐 가도 좀 레스틱
아네요 됐어요 그래 냠내지도 가도 좀 그래서 되게 먼저 그 자랍티 지당 그 테레스 먼저 다 당분에 딴 거고요. 산지에 그 쇼드네 배나 먼저 몸시스는 독도 나는 저 차진 모나무기나 먼저는 신게 저기 전부 먼저는 진짜 자요 말이나 속사 저바장 테레스 제야다 근데 배나 기회 신년을 다나무고 제거해야 되는 수치단 게 예외로 봤어. 이나야더니 다른 근데 믹스에게 다들 먼저 몸시다 텐데스 중앙에 다다 믹스에 나도 저기 전부기 게 대충한테 근데 냠에 다고 사진에 손대 좀 맞으랬어.
Now speaking about the foundation, or in Tibetan which is known as Nunda practice, that Nunda was very essential during the time of Shakyamuni Buddha, but the very number that for foundation, or another word, the 400,000 foundation, which we call in short, may not existed during the time of Shakyamuni Buddha. But during that time, the very purification, accumulation of merit and the practice was very necessary during the time of Shakyamuni Buddha. So in every vehicle, what is emphasized on is really how to purify our the klesha, conflicting emotion and obscuration, and how to accumulate the merit and wisdom. That is emphasized in every different vehicle. But the actual, that the four foundation and that of the 400,000, that very tradition was developed in this, which practice we deal with here as the Mahamudra practice during the Bapokaju tradition. Gambopa.
I appreciate very much what you were saying about the need to follow completely a specific tradition while appreciating the value and the sameness of others. However, there's also the sense of when the Lineage teachers worked together, they created something that was more than the sum of the parts. And there seems to have been that tradition throughout Tibetan Buddhism in earlier times too, where great teachers from different lineages would work together and bring together different teachings. And that seems to have a lot of particular importance for us who are students of the Vidyadhara, because that was his manner of teaching as well. And particularly the bringing together of the Mahamudra and the Dzogchen teachings. And I was wondering if you could talk about that, because we're sort of, we will be at a crossroads in the coming years, not having him with us, and having yourself and other teachers. I was wondering if you could say something from a practical point of view.
가주다 닝만인라고 지나 하장게 예보래스. 예보 인도를 좀 센데 가르래서나. 근데 저 근데 가주 게 근데 변화 차기 전부 때네. 근데 쌤게 냠내 지겨요래. 근데 닝만라고 지나 저 전부 때네. 냠내 나고요래. 대선자 일들 네가 근데 건배게 냠내 가서 그래. 근데 이바디 차네 시작 하장게 예보래스. 아니 들래 들래더니 레 얘나양 다 가서 그래 nge sewa tina shi katsangi ma nge jila bimba kage sewa na shi kita tinyi lang ganda kaya yo na res yina yang tani ta pena chakya chimbu rabu ji chashaba yina yang tani shinam resum ki pena kuna yo res pena chakya chimbu yo res tani daga na shi zoba chimbu la yo res te yindu tani chakshin da zobshin ni ke paru la tani ngarang gyar ki samna ming tak cho jikil tani tani 당 tene korang kasegore jik 탑 samjil tene mandawa tes yore ma to tön thambala ne semjine lu to yin bata chikbares te indu tene bana chaksen tang choksen chidu tini bal yo yor samu mendus inaya tene disoso lo korang lam chel lam resu yor mas te indu te kiranzu dabachina so ta tumbarum chege prage 그 너버지나니 프랑스 베나 자신 지남돼서 자산진로 독진로 진짜 요레스 아니 베나티 하도 자신 모조도 맞은 주차를 된다는 조생이 냠는 세바이나 자기시면 되니 베나 공도 맞는 조생이 냠는서 자기시면 세바인 되니 공전에 그 지금 뭐요 스트레스 온자다 자란주가 make 손다 간게
Generally speaking, that as explained earlier, that the purpose, the ultimate result of all the Buddhism is being saved. There's no different ultimate result. Again, because there are different approach, different presentation, one should not regard as the ultimate result. The ultimate fruition is different. Particularly that Kajuk and Nyima tradition has been very close from the very past until at the present. At the very present, and there never have been any contradiction between those two traditions of the Kajukpa and Nyimapa tradition. Both tradition is regarded as the path of liberation. Now, in the practice of the Mahamudra, it is complete on its own, and in Nimapa they practice Mahati, which is again it has its ground, path, and fruition. But what I like to make clear here is that if one applies the Mahamudra practice sincerely upon oneself or upon those different levels of the path, path, fruition. When you are at the stage of the fruition stage of Mahamudra, you are able to actually, because both Nyimapa and Kajukpa tradition emphasize upon the meditation aspect of the practice, therefore, when you actualize the fruition aspect of the Mahamudra, you are actually able to relate to the Mahati as well. So it does not contradict each other. When an individual who has come from ground path to the fruition of Mahati, when he has reached that level, he can also relate to the Mahamudra. So there's no contradiction. So in your case, that whatever your teacher or guru has explained, of course you need to follow, but they do not contradict each other. But it seems, in my own personal view, idea that Mahamudra has a complete on its own, which is ground path fruition. And having completed, that is, when you are there, you understand the union, the inseparability of Mahamudra and Mahati. It's not a separate thing.
So that's another thing. What I like to tell you is, you should follow whatever your teacher and your rules of your, these teaching. You have to do that, and then ultimately there is no contradiction. But then there's some people, I want to tell you, since you're asking me this, so I have to tell you openly, there's some the people lack of understanding, because most of the people, they talk before they realize. And so they say the Mahamudra, word used is the Tamalki Sheba. I'm sure you're familiar with that word. Means very ordinary mind. And Mahati use Rigpa in Tibetan word means awareness. And then, so some people, like, the Mahati practitioner, they say, oh, Rigpa is more higher because it's already seen, awareness. And then the Tamalji means ordinary mind, means still it's not clear as Rigpa. But actually, this is just word term. The meaning should be the same if you really realized. And if anyone says there's a difference, that means that person have no realization. And then, from Mahamudra practitioner also say, oh, Mahamudra makes, the realization can have a instant moment. And so, Mahamudra is more profound. And Dzogchen say, if you meditate in the night, you will liberate night. If you meditate in daytime, you will liberate in daytime. But Mahamudra is instant. It's quicker. This is also on the same way. So I'm just telling you, these two paths, I'm Jamgon Control, and Jamgon Control lineage, they hold both lineage. So I'm telling you, in terms of there's no contradiction, these two lineage, the two paths. And, but, it doesn't mean that no contradiction means that in order to have full realization, you have to combine two together. It's not necessary. Each tradition has path, ground, path, probation, and then both. So you can, with the one path, you can liberate. But if you can join together, again, it's like two eyes seeing one object. I think.
You yourself, for instance, are doing several different empowerments. And on one hand, we have a great deal of gratitude to extend to these various teachers. On the other hand, it seems that it's hard enough just to give ourselves enough time to do the practices that we've been given. So sometimes it feels like all these empowerments are like eating too much food. It's hard to digest it all. And I was wondering if you could say something about how we might regard these different ceremonies from the point of view of being relatively beginners in the path, and why the lamas are giving them to us, from that point of view.
All the different initiation is not necessarily it involves this commitment. Some, some big initiations, yes, and they have a commitment, and so that's you must make sure that you can take that commitment or not. And as far as what I can tell about what I'm giving the initiation is I'm giving in the most this the initiation that I'm giving to the public is just blessing initiation. It doesn't really involves the any main initiation like 4 different initiations and things like that. It's just a Tibetan word we call jenang. Jenang means just blessing of body, speech, mind. And that way, by receiving that, even though you don't practice right away this life, but at least you have made some connection with that particular deities or bodhisattva. And so next time, you have a better connection with that. But it's always advisable that before you take any initiations, you must find out what is the commitment. And then the other thing is the initiation by receiving the initiations. The initiation is Tibetan word is wang, means empowered. By that it makes you ripen your body, speech, mind. That's to practice Dharma. So that's why one of the reasons that they give a lot of initiations. I don't want to get this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. The upcoming White Mahakala initiation. Is there any
Why the Mahakala initiation is for wealth, for money. So what is
Do we have any commitments with a white Mahakala initiation besides having wealth?
The text that I'm using, this white initiation, Mahakala initiation, is not really involved any samaya strictly, but you have to recite mantra. Yeah.
Thank you very much for this.
Sanam de tamje sevaye tama yebera tamje de jekana je palai trupaye sebe sore rowa jo jamba palwe chesare kemba tan kundu sambo de ya de je ta kuje jesu ta lo je kewa de ta tamje Sanje Busum Nibe Jela Tan Chunyi Menju Dembe Jela Gende Meche Dembe Jela Cheta Moa Malandu Bayu Dushi Lejela Jave Chunle Hoa Tam